Welcome to this quick 15-minute workout. We're going to be working two body parts. We're going to be working our biceps and back today. I'm going to be using for my biceps 12 pounds. I'm wearing 2-pound wrist weights and 10-pound dumbbells. And then for my back, I'm just going to keep wearing my wrist weights and hold 3-pound dumbbells. So pretty light for the back, and then your normal bicep weight that you can do a normal set of 8 to 12 reps. So we're just going to get a little warm up going. You can hold your light weights for this. I'm just going to hold my wrist weights. And all we're going to do is have our arms out in this T, and then we're just going to bend in and straighten out. And we're just going to do this for about 30 seconds, just warming up. Start connecting with your breath, in through the nose, out through the mouth. And we're just going to do 2 more here. Last one. Okay, we're going to do just a little quick downward dog flow to warm up our back muscles as well as our biceps. So in our quadruped position, hands a little bit wider than shoulder width apart. Step your feet out into your high plank. And then we're just going to press up into our down dog and then flow back to our plank. And we're just going to do this maybe 6 times. Again, not too long, but it's really important to do our warm up before just getting into lifting weights, even these light weights for our back. Think of your back muscles here helping to press, bring your shoulder blades together. Just 2 more. Last one. Carefully come down. Grab your bicep weight. And you can be sitting, standing, kneeling. I'm gonna sit for these first few. I just feel like sitting today. We're just gonna do straight bicep curls for the first bit here. Yeah, it's really important to warm up even these quick workouts and then to breathe at the end with our cool down, because you want to start getting blood flowing and oxygen flowing through your body. Helps us to maybe possibly prevent injury, maybe less soreness tomorrow. Helps turn on that mind-body connection. We've got 5 more. And you're just doing as many as you can here until your form maybe starts to almost slip. You're slowing down. 2 more. Last one. And then we're just going to do a hold here. So we're going to hold at kind of a 90-degree angle for 10 seconds. It's already been over 3 seconds. So we've got, here we go, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower your bicep weights, place them out of the way. And even though this is a quick workout, we always want to take our time when we're handling our weights and transitioning. You don't want to hurt yourself. Okay, I'm going to show you at this angle what we're doing. We're going to do ATYs. So I'm going to stagger my legs hip distance apart, leaning onto my thigh, bringing my arms out in an A shape here, out to a T, and then up to a Y. And you know what? I'm not even going to do those 3 pounds. I'm just going to do my 2-pound weights today. So join me in the A, out to a T, and then up to a Y. If you don't like being in that kind of staggered leg position, you can be sitting like this in an A, T, I'm going to move a little bit, and Y. We just want to have our torsos kind of at an angle here, and our neck is nice and long. You can do this with your belly on the mat as well. And of course, you can be standing. I find standing in this position hard on my low back. And Y. All right, 2 more rounds here. Think of reaching arms nice and long. Shoulders are relaxed in our neutral position. Last round here. And then we get a little break. So we're just gonna sit, collect your breath. Take a second here. Okay, we've got 5 seconds more of rest. Grab your dumbbells. Next round for our dumbbells, same thing as last time. You can do, I'm kind of doing this twisted curl. You could do a hammer curl or the straight. Oh my gosh, I always forget if it's like supinated or pronated, which one it is. But basically with your palms forward and then curling in, you can do that kind of curl. Or you can do your hammer curl, which is where your palms face each other the whole time. Picked this workout today. Well, I kind of just did an Instagram post on short workouts, but I know my son is not going to nap very long today. And this is the only time I can get a workout in until later tonight. And I just know when it's nighttime, I don't feel like exercising sometimes. Okay, 3 more here for 3, 2, last 1. We're going to do that isometric hold again. So coming halfway in our L shape here for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Carefully lower down. Grab your weights if you're using other weights for our ATYs, for our back. And then get in a position that's comfortable for you. Make sure you have enough room around you. You can switch legs if you're doing the leaning. Neck is nice and long, staring at the ground a little bit in front of you. Reaching out to your A, to your T, and Y. As you do this, you're thinking shoulder blades drawing together. Core is engaged to help you stabilize and prevent any maybe low back pain. This is where wrist weights can be helpful, but kind of hindrance too. Like normally I do about 3 or 4 pounds to do this, but 5 pounds was just too heavy. Maybe because I just got a B12 shot, so my arm's a little sore. And 1, I gotta take your time. I'm kind of rushing here. Last 2 rounds. And finish your last round here. And then we get our little break. Roll your shoulders. If you want to take a longer break, if you have a little bit more time, like say 20 minutes, take a little bit longer break, pause the video, because you do want to give yourself enough time. I'm kind of rushing through our breaks just to make sure I fit it in the video and there's no like just dead air of me sitting here staring. But it is important to take breaks. It gives our muscles a chance to, and our body a chance to lift for the next set and not get to failure as fast. And that's how we get stronger. Okay, that was enough of a break. Back to our bicep curls. Again, sitting, standing, kneeling, whatever feels nice. And whichever curl you want to do today. I guess I could have done my adjustable dumbbells, but they're so bulky for bicep curls. Like they're so long and awkward. So remember, even though it's a quick workout and maybe you're kind of rushed like me today, we don't want to zip through it and rush too fast and compromise our form. Be really mindful in your movements and controlled. We've got 3 here. Two. And 1. We're gonna do little pulses this time. I'm gonna come up. So we're gonna hold part way. We're gonna do 10 little pulses, down an inch, up an inch, down an inch, up an inch. For 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Carefully lower down, place to the side. Again, take just a little break before we move, for our, get these out of the way, our back. Set up if you aren't going to switch legs again. So ATYs again. So A, out to a T, and then a Y. Think of a pencil between your shoulder blades, and you're squeezing that pencil each time your arms lift. Nice and controlled as you bring your arms back down. If you have one of those, like a gym bench, that's how I learned this, is on a gym bench that can, with like the seat that can sit up. A little bit nicer to do that on your body. We've got 3 more rounds, or 3 more reps here. I guess they're rounds. Last 2. And then last one. Okay, little break here. Again, if you need longer, if you need to grab water or anything, take it so that you can have a really good next set of lifting. Okay, wish I had water, but I don't. All right, getting set up for our biceps again. I think we have time for 1 more round of each. And then our little finisher. So this is kind of my go-to formula for a 15-minute workout, or like 20-minute. I pick 2 exercises. I did an Instagram post on this actually. You pick 2 exercises and you just alternate between those 2, taking a 30-second to 60-second break in between each round. And trying not to make it too complicated where you're like, I'm not really using any props or anything today, no chair, wall, ball, whatever, kind of like 1 set of weights, because you don't want to be wasting time going up and down and moving to and fro. Okay, we have 2 more here. Last one. And then we have those mid-range pulses. So coming mid-range, up an inch, down an inch, up an inch, down an inch, just for 10 here. We've already done 3, so we have 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And if you picked appropriate weights, hopefully you're like me and your biceps are cooked. I don't even think I could do another round, even if I had more time. Getting into our ATYs. So again, if you feel like you could do like 3 more sets, it's time to increase your weights. And this is a pretty good split. Like you can split, you can do 1 leg exercise and 1 upper body exercise. I just kind of, it depends. Sometimes I'll pair 1 of each, but this is a good way to know, like, oh, I did upper body one day, next day I'll do lower body, and then maybe I'll do core the next day, then I'll rotate back again to upper body. So you're not doing like 2 lower body days in a row, giving your muscles time to recover and rebuild. We've got 2 more rounds here of our ATYs. Last one, make it a good one. Squeeze those shoulder blades, get that height. And then I'm going to take off my wrist weights Okay, our cool down is just gonna be some big breathing. Our big 360-degree breathing, turning on our parasympathetic nervous system, telling it, our body, it's time to relax, recover. Just gonna tell our muscles to rebuild nice and stronger. And if you have more time, you can pair this with another longer video, or you can just pick 2 exercises for, I don't know, like chest and triceps or something, and then just do the same thing, alternating back and forth for however long time you have. Let me know if you like these short styles or if you prefer more exercises in the comments or on my Instagram, and I will see you next time.